Sup, my name is Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and this is Infernity the Madness. Basically, the deck still has yet to die, and I'm here today to prove that to you. So, after you're done watching this, it does take a little bit of time to set up because it's Infernities, but after you're done watching this, if you would like a deck profile, please request it down in the comment section below. I will make sure to make it happen. My opponent is playing BLS.deck, and that's the new BLS deck that we have yet to feature here. So, I'm using Infernity Inferno to basically set up my board, which is going to go to Mirage. I'm going to now Infernity Break to safely get my Mirage play off, because I didn't know what he was playing at this point in time, but in my graveyard I have the Archfiend, the Avenger, and 2 Shriek Patrols, and on field there's Necromancer and Mirage. Carefully watch because this is going to go pretty quick. First I'm going to bring back the Archfiend. The Archfiend is going to allow me to get a search. I'm going to go for Guardian, and I know this isn't a card normally seen by Infernities, but then I go for Direwolf to clear out the last of his back row, and that's the main reason why I went for the Guardian. Here I'm going to tribute the Mirage, and I think most of you can pretty much guess where this is going to end up going. I get the Archfiend, and I get the Avenger. The Archfiend's now going to allow me to search out a launcher, but before I do anything, I'm going to obviously set that to the board so I can summon 100 Eyes Dragon. I'm going to banish out the Mirage. I'm going to bring back 3 Infernity monsters. Well, I'm sorry, 2 Infernity monsters. I want to bring back the 3rd through Necromancer. So if I'm phrasing that wrong, just please ignore it. But this allows me to copy that, and then I can tribute it to get to it, and then since this is banished, I can do some fun shit. But first I'm going to summon Void Ogre Dragon, so my opponent is going to be locked down on his spells. Basically I can negate 1 per turn when I'm handless. Here comes the Avenger, here comes the Necromancer, and Necromancer to another Archfiend yet again. I could do so much here if I so choose it, and yes, I'm going to. Here comes the Necromancer play. Banish out the Shriek Patrol so I can get to it. Sync for the Amades so I can actually bring back the Avenger again and get another search. Take another search. Go for the barrier. Set the barrier on the board. Go for Leviair. Use Leviair to pull back the Shriek Patrol. Now here I could have done a few things just to show you my extra deck. I could have went for another Direwolf, or I could just went for End Phase Burn if need be. But here comes the Armades, so that way he can't activate the effect. I'm going to poke for 18, 3000, 18, 16 to end the game. So, yeah, that's just the first of 3. So let's get into the other 2 to show you how else this deck works with other combos. So here my opponent is playing Ancient Gear with no extra deck. No answer to that. That deck is too strong. In all seriousness, I'm here to show off my Infernities to you guys how the deck works, and this is going to be the easiest way for me to do it. Here comes the Guardian. I'm not handless, but I can go handless if need be for Guardian's effect to activate. And since I'm at lower life points, I won't take any damage for it being in attack mode anyway, because things chicken game. Some people forget about that effect because they just use it for OTGs. Here comes chicken game again. Gonna pick out, this is also chicken race, but in English it's chicken game. So what I do here is I'm actually going to send this to the graveyard to get these both in the graveyard at the same time because I want to use it to go off. So here comes the 100 Eyes Dragon combo, as pretty much everyone knows it as. Here comes the Necromancer from the Archfiend. Archfiend's going to allow me to take a search. Most times I'm going to go for launcher. This will be that time. And now I'm going to activate it to make myself handless. Here comes the 100 Eyes Dragon. Now it's Mirage effect. Now I can use it to tribute for 2 monsters, get the Avenger, get the Necromancer effect again. Let's go for another search for that Archfiend. And from here, I could just get another Necromancer to my hand. I could play Launcher to discard it to the graveyard. I synchro for Trishulia. Now, if you didn't catch it, that was Guardian, Avenger, and Archfiend. Guardian's level 4. To make Trishulia. Just in case you missed it, here comes the Launcher play. That's now going to allow me to pull back the Necromancer and the Avenger. So I'm going to make use of that right now. Here comes let's go for the search here, right? Let's go for the search. Let's go for the break. Set it on the board. Go for Leviair. Use Leviair's effect to go for Mirage. Synchro to Amades. Tribute Mirage. This is hilarious. And all. For me, this is hilarious. Here comes the Guardian. Here comes the Archfiend. I think we've taken 4 searches this turn from Archfiend alone. My opponent scooped at that point because he had Mirror Force back there, so I don't know why he scooped. I was gonna go to I was gonna go to Direwolf pot 1 and then wait to attack or just attack with Amades, but he decided to scoop there, and I can understand why. So for those of you who would think the deck can clog or maybe a little bit slow, I'm actually going to show you what happens when it may seem that way. My opponent's playing a Utopia.4 deck. That's the best way to put it. So I wanted to get pretty much every kind of situation I would run into in Infernities and how to play out of it and whatnot. So sometimes Mirage obviously could be dead, but thanks to a few cards like Launcher, it's not so dead. Here I'm going to go for Chicken Game, pick up one. The RNG random number generator is going to hate me by giving me another Chicken Game, but I have pseudo space, so draw another one. Let's go for another draw card. Let's see what I get. I get an MST. Okay, Chicken Game. Please, please RNG, please. Random number generator, give me a good card. It gives me another Chicken Game. So I pretty much decked in to the point of just dumb levels of just getting Chicken Game out of my deck. I don't run Terraforming for it too, which is kind of scary. I think I may. I don't believe so. He's going to set Call of the Haunted. He's going to attack. I'm going to Fiendish Chain MST, just so I can skip doing it in the end phase. Just get it out of the way now. So that's why you don't set your back row when you're attacking, because, you know, there's cards that deal with that. Just kind of a dead giveaway. I'm going to get Inferno here. So Inferno will help during this game. I'm going to drop myself another 1,000. Yes, I'm in the risky zone, but I have pseudo space. Let's drop myself another 1,000. I'm feeling pretty good about doing that, right? So that's all 5 field spell cards for those who are counting at home. That's all 5 field spell cards for this deck. He gets a powerful Rebirth, has that tin plate Goldfish. He's going to go into the Goblinberg. He's going to overlay to Exciton Knight. I'm cool with this. I play Bottomless, and I'm going to chain the Inferno because it's right did its job. Now, most of you are probably going, shit, you lost Launcher, you lost Mirage. There's no way you're coming back from this. Well, to be fair, my opponent doesn't have shit either, so. I top deck Necromancer. RNG loves me when I need it. Here comes random number generator. That's the algorithm that gives you the cards that you draw. Here comes the Archfiend. The Archfiend is going to allow me to get a search into the Avenger. This will now allow me to go Void Ogre Dragon. Go 100 Eyes Dragon so I can loop some more. Cause what's Infernities without looping some more, right? Yes, that top deck was a sacky piece of shit top deck. I know. But the other two games prove, obviously, you know, those are the combos that you can get, and this is how you basically play out of it. You sack the shit out of your opponent. And there's plenty of ways to do it. So now I drop him to 5,000. He's got 2 cards to play. One of them is the Exodius, and the other is Kage Takage. I don't know why he didn't play the Exodius to at least have some defense there, but hey, it's fine. Here comes the Vanity's Emptiness to my hand. This together is just disgusting. Now the game is even. 2,000 to 2,000. What more can I ask for? He's got Sacred Crane and the Kage Takage combo. So here he's going to go for Kage Takage. I'm just going to flip the Vanity's Emptiness and say no special summoning, sir. That's going to stay in his hand. He's not going to be able to do anything. And this is pretty much going to be game if I so choose to do anything. Yes, I am running Terraforming. For those who are wondering, I do running. So now he's at 600. He's got to top deck something here to special summon. He gets a powerful Rebirth. Okay, that's fine. He sets it. I'm not worried because Void Ogre can just negate it. But I have to be handless. That's what some of you are probably screaming at home. Now I'm handless. GG. So if you guys want the deck profile on the new Infernities, please let me know down in the comments below, and I will make sure to ASAP it out, basically get it out to you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you later. Peace.